What's up guys, I'm Phoenix Master 1 and welcome back for some more Fire Emblem Heroes, and today I'm going to be taking on developer challenge maps. Round 2 I guess, because we did get some developer challenge maps like 3 or 4 months back, but these maps are actually pretty good challenge, and the last one is brutal. So I'm going to be using free-to-play units to beat these maps on the Lunatic difficulty, and I'm not going to be using any kind of skill inheritance. Only my Infernal Solution 2 for the Manakete squad uses skill inheritance from like a 3-star unit, but my main solution for the Manakete squad does not have any kind of skill inheritance, and I'm going to be playing these maps in a way that you can get all of the rewards which have come with these special maps. So let's begin with MK1, the Effectives, and I'm going to be using a team of Michalis, Palla, Olivia, and Black Knight. So this first map is actually a pretty balanced challenge. It's not really too hard and it's not really too easy. So on this map we have got 4 units, and all of them have got horse-sling weapons. So if you're using Horse Emblem against this team, you're going to be definitely having some trouble. Sure. And I'm using Black Knight, and you need to give him HP plus 3 Sacred Seal so that he can survive female Robin and Inigo. Right. And you also need to give your Olivia Spur Resistance 1 Sacred Seal. And that's pretty much it. Palla and Michalis do not have anything. And if you do not have Black Knight, then I guess you can use any kind of red distant counter unit. A bulky one like Legendary Ike or Ike, Ryoma. Any of those would work. Xander would get smashed on this map actually. So if you're going to be using a red distant counter unit, you should probably use Green Tomebreaker because they do not have Black Luna. Now, the basic strategy of this map is to manipulate the AI and divide these units. So what I'm going to be doing is luring this Ephraim and Ursula with Palla, and she's going to be acting as a bait on this map. She does nothing on this map other than bait out these units, and you can just use any kind of red flyer for that. But a 4-star Shida would probably not work because she's got very high res.
Here I go.
And now we can just put Black Knight in the range of Inigo, and he's easily going to be able to destroy him. Actually, he's exactly going to be doing 41 damage to him. And on this map, Ephraim actually has got Rider's Bane, which I've never seen on any kind of Ephraim in Arena. So Robin and Ephraim are approaching us. Now obviously we cannot take them on both at the same time. Yes. So we're going to be baiting out this female Robin by putting Palla in the range of her. Ephraim cannot reach her, Ursula cannot reach her. So it's going to be pretty safe because Palla has got Ruby Sword. So she can easily take the hits from this Robin, and that's basically her job. Her job is pretty much done,
Bet you didn't see that coming.
Which is to take hits from this Robin. And now these units have been separated, and now they're gonna regroup on this point. But the good thing is that we can just put Black Knight in the range of Robin. Ursula cannot reach him,
okay,
so that's good. And we can pull back with Palla. So Ursula is going to use that rally, and Spur Resistance Sacred Seal and HP plus 3 Sacred Seal is going to help my Black Knight live this hit. And Ursula is definitely a big threat, so we're going to pull back. And Ephraim is following Palla, so that is exactly what we want. And Ursula is now going to come down. And you need a green flyer. Now, if you do not have Michalis, you can use Narcian, or you could use Cherche. If you're using 4-star Camilla, then I guess you will have to use Lancebreaker because she does not have enough power to take out Ephraim. Like any kind of strong, bulky green flyer would work. A 4-star Cherche can do the work with a Lancebreaker slot B skill because she does not have a special. So we can just attack Ursula with Michalis, do quite a lot. And you do need a green flyer so that you can attack Ursula over the lava.
Understood.
Yes.
And Palla can provide the Goat Flyer's buff to Michalis, and we also got threatened defense on him.
Yes.
Now obviously we will get smashed if we attack him, so we're just going to be waiting. And that's it for Ephraim because he's not going to be able to take us out. And we'll have our AoE special ready. I actually like this map. It's a pretty balanced challenge.
Don't push me.
You just have to manipulate the AI on this map, separate these units. by using a red flyer like Palla, and that is pretty much it. So that was the first map. And now let's move on to the second one. So we have got Long and Short by Shingoroid, and I'm gonna be using this team of Black Knight, Wrys, and Narcian, and Subaki. So all of these units are vanilla. You just need to use a blue flyer to get the quest rewards. Subaki does nothing on this map actually. So let's begin the second map. The map where Hector pretty much crunches all of these units. So if you have got a Hector, this map is going to be extremely easy for you. So we have got Jafar with a splash build, and he's got 37 defense. This is not possible even on a plus 10 Jafar. To get like 37 defense, you need to have plus defense IV on him, plus 10 merge, and summoner support S rank. So these are pretty much plus 10 merge units, or actually even more inflated than that. This is just a look at the Whale tier 20 arena, pretty much. So we have got Hinoka, Camilla. Camilla is extremely bulky if you attack her on 2 range, and Hinoka is extremely bulky on the melee side because of close defense. So let's begin, and we can just put Black Knight in the range of Jafar, and Narcian can take on Hinoka. Now once again, if you do not have Narcian, you can just use Emerald Axe and Lance Breaker Camilla or Cherche. Those 2 units are common.
The end is near.
But soon Narcian is gonna have yet another rerun with the Grand Hero Battle week that's gonna be coming soon. So Hinoka is pretty weak without the Brave Lance, and we can just put Narcian on the defensive tile, and you can just heal up Black Knight constantly. And Jafar does nothing.
Give your all.
So he's pretty bulky actually.
Time to go.
On the defensive tile, as you saw, he actually survived a Black Luna. So you're pretty much gonna be depending on your
I won't lose.
special to do damage to him. If this Jafar was truly evil, he would have wind sweep so that we cannot use distant counter units. So here comes Camilla. We obviously cannot take her on with these flyers. Like I said, Subaki's only there for the quest reward. And now that I look at this, both of these flyers are pretty much narcissistic. Not so much for Subaki, but Hinata does refer Subaki as a narcissist in one of their supports. But only Hinata. I don't remember anyone does that to Subaki. But Narcian is definitely a very, very big narcissist. Alright, so down goes Jafar, and now we have got Camilla coming here.
Very well. Yes. Glad
So
to
Black Knight can easily deal with her with a Black Luna.
fool.
So down she goes in a single hit, and we have got Effie coming up. So we can easily abuse the defensive tile and Narcian.
Yes.
So Emerald Axe and Lance Breaker does pretty good on this map in dealing with Hinoka and this Effie. And in general, even in Arena Assault, Narcian is actually a pretty good Effie check. I'm not gonna lie.
No more holding back.
If you give him a bit of support
You will learn your place.
and a better slot skill, then he can definitely do pretty well in Arena Assault.
Yes.
So we're not gonna be attacking her because if she attacks us, we're gonna be proccing Vengeance. And if they wanted, they could have made this Brave Lance, Death Blow, and Bold Fighter, and then she would quad attack everyone. But I guess they're not so evil just yet. I guess in the next round, who knows? We might just see a Brave Lance, Bold Fighter, Effie.
No more
She's got Heavy Blade. Heavy Blade is a pretty good combination with a high attack Brave Lance unit. Effie does not look like a worm. Come on, Narcian. So we can just heal up Narcian for a bit, get some SP on Wrys. He's got a lot of SP.
Yes.
Because I use him a lot for these free-to-play guides. So that was the second map. Relatively easy one, I wanna say. And if you guys do not know, you can actually grind for hero merit on these maps on the normal difficulty. But Tempest Trial is the superior way of grinding for hero merit because you can also score and get more feathers. So let's take on the third challenge, a complete hex. And for this, I'm going to be using Donnel. This is a completely neutral IV's Donnel. Olivia with an attack, Subaki. So you definitely need a bulky blue flyer. Since we've got Walter recently, if you do not have Subaki, I guess you can use a Sword Breaker and Sapphire Lance Walter, and he should be fine on this map. And you do not really have to use Cecilia for the green slot. You just need to use any kind of green unit who's got pathetic speed and pathetic defense, and that is pretty much it. Cecilia is pretty much gonna be doing what Palla did on the first map, which is just bait out the enemies. So this map is pretty evil, I want to say, because we've got two healers who have got Wrathful and Dazzling Staff combo, and Bradlyn is especially very annoying because she's got Candlelight. She will have that status on your units and dual Savage Blow. And this Jenny is also extremely powerful. Then we have got a Soul Carry Refined Lyn and Performing Arts Azura, who can provide the U-Draw boost to these units. So the best way to go on this map always is to separate these units by baiting them out and making use of these mountains to your advantage. It's never too good on this map to just go head on and take hits from these units because these healers can easily chip away the health of your units. So that's why you should just bait them out. So that's what Cecilia is going to be doing. She's going to be going here so that she can attract Lyn to go in this direction. And that's going to be pretty helpful. We basically just want to separate these units. So she's gonna get Sung and she's gonna be here.
Yes.
For Cecilia, so we can just move back all the way with Cecilia.
Absolutely.
Move here with Subaki and put Subaki in the range of Lyn. Now on this tile, this Bridal Lyn cannot attack us because of this tree.
Let's go.
So that is definitely good, and this is a pretty good sweet spot to take on Lyn. And Subaki is very bulky, so he can easily take on Lyn. So she's gonna be proccing Gale Force, and her own Gale Force is gonna be the reason of her demise because Subaki is gonna take her out, and that is his job done. So Performing Arts Azura is also pursuing Subaki, and because Jenny has been separated, a lonely sheep cannot do anything. She cannot put up a fight, so we can easily take her out with Donnel. And Olivia, if you've got a minus attack Olivia, you will not be able to do this, but then you could just use your Cecilia actually.
Okay.
But actually Cecilia would not do enough damage, so you should probably run attack +1 Sacred Seal if you've got a minus attack Olivia. And now we can just move one space back with Subaki. And now they're headed towards us.
Sure.
Alright. So we definitely need to make some space for Olivia and Donnel to avoid the attack of this Bridlyn. And now she's out of the defensive tile, so we can easily attack her and drag her back.
Okay.
Got it. Yeah.
So we actually didn't give these healers to have any kind of chance to attack us. And now we only have Azura left. And Azura is pretty easy to take on because even though her stats are inflated, her defense is not really that high. And any kind of sword unit honestly can take her on.
Let's strike up a tune.
She's gonna be proccing Glimmer, which does nothing, but honestly Glimmer is a pretty good option with Triangle Adept because you're gonna be doing more damage to units against whom you've got the Weapons Triangle advantage. So Glimmer is pretty good for Raven Tome units, for Triangle Adept units, and honestly for units who have got an effective weapon, like a Horror Sling, Armor Slaying weapon, stuff like that. So let's take on the fourth map, which has got a pretty funny name. So we have got Wrys himself for the quest reward, because you do need to use a colorless unit, Olivia with neutral IVs, Vanilla, and Arthur, and Maslacina. And this map is actually relatively easy as well, because you can easily separate these enemies. And these units are not very strong because Faye does not have Lightning Breath, He just has HP plus 5, close defense, and Wrys is here with 50 resistance because why the hell not? And he's actually holding back by running attack ply 2. And we have got Fjorm with Quicken Pulse, which does not make sense because Shield Pulse does charge up her Ice Mirror. And we've got Jacob with his default set and some skeletons. So you just want to use a healer like Wrys or just any kind of colorless unit who has got pathetic speed and pathetic defense. It's not really hard to find such unit.
Yes. Let's do this.
All right.
Yes.
So we want to put Wrys here because Faye is going to be pursuing him because she's got a refined breath. So she can target his pathetic defense. So that's why. And let's move Lucina here.
Okay.
And put Olivia here. And Arthur can easily take care of Fjorm. Fjorm is not really a big threat. Wrys has got a chicken, an ice lady, and a spooky butler as his bodyguards for some reason. Alright, so now we can just move back.
Sure.
Do not want to be in the range of these units, and Jacob is actually going to be following Wrys, and that's why he's going to go left instead of going down. So that's why you need a colorless unit who has got bad defense, and we can take this opportunity to take out this Wrys. Lucina does need the Hone attack buff to take him out, and now we can just use swap
Let's do this.
and put Lucina in the range of Faye.
Yes.
Glad to help.
So Jacob does some damage to us. And we can easily take out this Faye in a single hit. Cannot wait for the Falchion refinements actually. Really excited for them. So now let's just heal him up.
Done.
All right.
Usually we can just go here, bait him out from here. Yeah. Alright, so we can just attack him now. And it's a good thing that this Jacob does not have anything premium, like Brave Bow, Bold Fighter, or Close Counter Guard Bow, anything like that. But they'll probably include Bold Fighter and Vengeful Fighter armor units in like their next challenge maps, and Olivia is going to be able to survive this. If you've got a minus HP or minus defense Olivia, then you can just run a Sacred Seal to fix that. And we have got the panic status on us, unfortunately.
Okay.
So we can just use dance and take out this Jacob. And that is going to be it for the 4th map. So now let's move on to the real challenge. So we've got the final boss of this developer challenge, the Manakete squad, and I'm going to be using these units. Now I've got 2 solutions, you can use any of them. And the first solution uses a light blessing. You can get 6 light blessings from the monthly quest, and there isn't really a place for you to use light blessings. You cannot use them in chain challenges, not in Tempestual, not in Grand Hero battles. So you can definitely make use of them in these maps, and trust me, light blessings do not change the outcome, and you will still get the reward as long as you've got 4 units left at the end of the map. So that's why you can easily use light blessings and prevent some mental anguish. So this solution uses one, and we've got Wrys with Quick and Pulse so that he can have a turn 1 special, and you need to have Rehabilitate on him. Now if you do not have a Wrys, then just use any kind of bad defense healer who has got less than 35 speed. I did test this out, so Elise, Sakura, Priscilla, Lachesis all worked out, and they didn't change the AI movement. When they were merged, they were 5-star, and they also had skeleton. So that's why you can just use any kind of healer. And then I've got Anna. Now Anna is definitely a very important unit for this solution. So you need to give her Quick Repose, 2 Sacred Seal, 3 is not needed. I just have it upgraded. And you need to run Night Sky instead of Astra. And if you do not have a 5-star Anna, then I guess you can use a Titania or a Camilla, both at 5-star rarity. I've not really tested them out, but they will need Escape Route 2 on their slot B, because Anna's Noaton has got that. So you would need Escape Route 2 for this solution to work. If you do not have Quick Repose 2 seal, then you can run that on slot B. I've got Olivia. You need to give her Hone Speed 1 Sacred Seal so that we can avoid doubles from the dragons. And then I've got Mass Lucina. You need to give her speed plus 3 secret seal. If you do not have this upgraded, then just inherit speed plus 3, slot a skill, and you should be fine. And we've got this here so that we can prevent the doubles from the dragons because they are extremely fast. So let's begin with the first solution. This solution is pretty flexible. You can replace Anna and Wrys. So we've got this challenge. Honestly, I thought we would have Mer on this Manakete squad with something like distant defense, but there's no Mer, so that's actually pretty good. She would have been insane. So these units are inflated, 60 attack, 44 speed, 43 defense. Like, look at this mixed bulk. It's out of the world. Lightning Breath is refined on all of these units. On the first time, they didn't have Refinery, and these units also have Sacred Seal, and all of them have got Fortified Dragons. Now, if you do not want to do this with my solution, then you can just use a Panic plus Healer, someone like Priscilla. And if you use a Wrathful Staff Panic plus Healer, this map will be pretty easy for you because you can just turn all of these Fortified Dragon buffs into debuffs and then attack them easily with someone like Julia, Deirdre, or a Falchion user. And if you've got a Bride Lynn, then she can just destroy this map actually with a Wrathful Staff and Candlelight, because you can just prevent these dragons from counter-attacking and safely attack them. So in case none of my solutions work, you can definitely improvise and do that. So let's begin this, and let's put Anna and our units like this. So this map is hard because even the slight change in the stats of your units can cause the AI movement to change. So that's why it can be annoying actually to follow a guide. So Faye is here, and Tiki cannot attack us because of this forest. So we can move Anna here and just wait. So we do need the spur resistance support from Anna so that Mass Lucina can survive this from Faye. If you do not have that, then Mass Lucina gets taken out. These dragons are just that strong. And now we have got Noe and Faye here. So let's move back with Lucina, heal her up, and move Olivia here. And our units are good like this. Now, you definitely need to make sure that your axe unit does not get doubled here, because Noe is definitely going to be doing a number on your axe unit. Someone like Titania or Camilla. But even if you get double, and if you have got a well-built unit at 5-star rarity, similar to Anna, you can definitely use that. And now, as you can see, we cannot take out Noe because she takes us out because of Luna. So we're just going to be putting Lucina here, heal up Anna, and for this we need Quick on Pellets so that we can heal up Anna to the point where she does not get taken out by Noe. So she's going to proc Luna, and she's going to do a lot. And a lot of you guys do have 5-star Anna, because I know that a lot of my viewers use Ask a Trio for arena bonus. So here comes Tiki.
Yes.
Now this is the part where you need a Light Blessing. So if you've got a merged Mass Lucina, she's going to be having 40 speed, and that means you will not get doubled by this Tiki. So your Lucina will not go down, and in that case, I guess you do not have to use a Light Blessing, but since my Lucina is not merged, I will have to use a Light Blessing, and she's going to be going down right here by getting doubled by this Tiki. So keep that thing in mind, and we're going to be using a Light Blessing. And like I said, there's no better map to use a Light Blessing other than this map in the entire game. Maybe on like the story maps for chapter 10 and 11, I think, but yeah, this map is also challenging. So we can just protect Marth with Anna. And that's gonna be that. Ninian does not really pack a punch, like compared to other dragons, definitely. Those other dragons are insane.
Yes.
You can just heal up Anna back to full HP and use Lucina to take out this Ninian. So that was the very first solution. Now I've got another solution. Now you can use this solution if you do not want to use a Light Blessing. This solution does not use a Light Blessing, but it does use a skill inheritance from a 3-star unit in the form of Pivot from a 3-star Cherche. So she's extremely common and you can have this, but the problem with this method is that it's not as flexible as my first method, because you cannot use any other 5-star healer. You have to use a 4-star healer, and I did test this out quite extensively, and none of these 5-star healers worked out, and they all changed the AI movement. So that's why it is a bit restrictive, but if you've got the same units as me, it should not be a big trouble. And then I've got Anna, and she needs to have Astra for this solution, not Night Sky, and we're not going to be using any kind of Sacred Seal on her. And we've got Fjorm with Spur Speed 1 Sacred Seal, and that's to prevent the doubles from the dragons. And then finally we have got Marth, or Lucina.
Well.
And hopefully one of them can work out for you. If it does not, then I guess you can use a Wrathful Staff healer.
As you say. Onward.
Done.
Well.
So Faye is here, and now what we can do actually is just put
Let's go.
Anna here,
Yes.
Fjorm here,
Yes.
and Marth in the range of Faye. And you do need the Spur 1 support to prevent the double from this Faye. And then you can also one-shot that Faye because of Drive Attack.
Orders, please.
Alright, so we can move Marth down, heal him up,
Yes.
and you can just put Anna in the range of this Snowy.
Onward.
And
Yes.
you actually want your Axe unit to get doubled by the Snowy so that they can use Escape Route too. And in this case, Anna has got Nova 10. So that's why I'm not going to be putting Fjorm right next to this Anna, because she reaches 40 speed, which is not enough for the Snowy to double.
Yes.
So I'm just going to be moving Fjorm here. And we of course do 0 damage. And now she's in the Nova 10 range. So you just want to move back your Wrys and pretty much everyone and teleport here, and no, we cannot reach us because of the forest. Now, if you use a 5-star healer, the problem with this solution is that Tiggy can sometimes just go down instead of going this way near the forest. So yeah, that's the problem I had when testing this method out with 5-star healers. So Noe's here, and we can just teleport here with Anna and put
Orders, please.
Fjorm in the range
Yes.
of Tiggy. Fjorm can actually take on these dragons pretty well if she's on a defensive tile, and we can just heal up Anna back to full HP. And we can proc Astra and do quite a lot of damage. And now we can just finish off this Snowy. Heal up Anna back to full HP so that she can take on Ninian. And
Yes.
of course, Fjorm cannot take a hit from this Tiggy, and because this method does not use a light blessing, I will have to move back my Fjorm. And Lucina is going to be taking this hit, and you do need Spur Speed 1 Sacred Seal for this to happen. Otherwise, your unmerged Mass Lucina is going to get taken out. And you want to go up of Ninian and then take her out with Astra. And this is because so that you can use Pivot and move back your Lucina
Yes.
and heal up Anna back to full
Orders,
HP.
please.
And now we are completely safe.
Done.
So we can just retreat, actually.
Glad to help.
And
As you say.
on our way, we can just heal up Fjorm. Alright, so
Onward.
Fjorm can easily take on this
Yes.
Sticky on a defensive tile. She's got Bonfire and Vantage. The Sticky is the biggest threat, honestly, on this Manakete squad. So that is going to be my second solution. Hopefully this helped you guys. If you have any kind of trouble, then let me know in the comment section down below. And do remember that you can use Light Blessings for these maps to prevent some mental anguish and some trauma, especially from the final Manakete squad map. And if you guys enjoyed, then please be sure to leave a like. And if you haven't already, then make sure to subscribe for more Fire Emblem Heroes content, which I'm going to be uploading in future. So with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.